Hello, planet Earth. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We're at 90K. My BFF Jill 730.
My BFF Jill 730.
I'm Preston L. Young, wishing you warm salutations and congratulations as always. You've made your way to the Buffington Post. So today it's time for another Crackpot theory because I've got a crackpot theory about Xander and Not-Ghost-Anya and what it's all about in Season 10.
I've got a theory.
I've got a theory, we should work this out.
I've got a theory.
I've got a theory.
I've got a theory.
I've got a theory. We should work this fast.
So at the end of Season 10, I plan to do a video about what's been going on so far in the Buffyverse as of the end of Season 10 and how we can kind of look at what's been going on as opposed to what we know from Frey's timeline in the future. What things seem to be getting us there and what things don't seem to really mesh with what we know of the future. I'm going to be talking about all of that, including the really pressing issue of Season 10 so far, which under all of this is that Buffy has not had any of her prophetic Slayer dreams. And we have no reason to believe that Faith or Kennedy or any of the other Slayers out there, including Satsu and just all of them, have had any of these dreams during Season 10 since the new Seed of Wonder and this new magic that we're writing the rules to has been introduced. We do, however, have Billy receiving these dreams, but just keep in mind that Buffy has not had any of her trademark prophetic dreams all throughout Season 10, and they are kind of a cornerstone of the character and her power and the whole mythos of the Slayer. Of course, Billy having the dreams seems to kind of foreshadow what we know is going to happen within Frey's timeline as far as Frey not having the dreams, but a male character having them. Again, we'll get to all that once we have everything given to us at the end of Season 10. But for now, what I find to be really interesting about Season 10 is now that magic has been reintroduced into the world, nobody has mentioned Wolfram Hart or the powers that be, and I find this to be really intriguing because these seem to be some forces at work within the Buffyverse for a very long time. And Wolfram and Hart and the senior partners are kind of the sexier avenue to go down, but the powers that be clearly do have a strong force in the Buffyverse. Everything from all of the crazy stuff with Jasmine to just the snow in Sunnydale, the powers that be seem to have a really specific place within the Buffyverse. We know that they provide visions to characters like Doyle, and later Cordelia, and technically later Angel himself. But throughout Season 10, we have not been hearing anything about the powers that be or the senior partners and Wolfram and Hart. And with all of the new rules that we are experiencing over in both books, really, but specifically within Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 10, it would make sense that the powers that be would have a new way of communicating with our world. And so we come to the conundrum of Xander and Not-Ghost-Anya. I've noticed a trend in the past year or so with everything from Once Upon a Time to Hemlock Grove, The Leftovers, and a few other kind of genre shows. I've noticed a trend in popular media lately of characters seeing what appear to be ghosts or hallucinations, but really these are just a way for whatever force is acting upon them reconcile between this force that's trying to guide and lead them and the mind of the person who is experiencing this. And so it seems like this is what's happening to Xander. It seems like Xander has this almost shamanistic ability that has come about since the new Seed of Wonder. In Season 7, of course, it's made a big deal of the fact that Xander is the one who sees everything and the one who kind of is an onlooker. And in Season 9, we get the issue all about Xander, and it's called The Watcher. And basically, given this idea that Xander is not only our connection to the human world, but he's also the one that really sees what's going on in the Buffyverse, because he, like us, has this very human understanding of what it is that's going on. It really would make sense that Xander would take on, in this new world with this new magic and a new kind of representation for all of these different metaphors, a kind of shamanistic quality wherein he would get pseudo visions like whatever this Ghost-Anya thing is. Basically, what I think Ghost-Anya might be is this kind of vision force that the new Seed of Wonder has kind of given to Xander. And basically, what we've seen all season from Not-Ghost-Anya is that she's giving him this advice that really works. And she's trying to get out there and go and play Scooby, and that's what she's telling Xander she wants to do. But Xander has been secluding himself, and he's been listening to this Dr. Mike character who is not conjuring this Ghost-Anya, because if he were conjuring this Ghost-Anya, he wouldn't be telling Xander to ignore it. Seems like Dr. Mike recognizes that Xander has this new kind of ability, this ability to kind of receive messages from maybe the powers that be, if you will, or just a new way of understanding what the new powers that be are within this new rule world. And we know that Dr. Mike has been giving Xander all of this advice, and perhaps, I'm pretty sure that Dr. Mike is a bad guy, and so it's trying to get Xander to now completely ignore this manifestation of Xander's new kind of vision ability, you know what I mean? Because this kind of shamanistic astral projection that Not-Ghost-Anya possibly could be, would be something that's supposed to lead Xander. She's been telling him things all season, and they've made a lot of sense to him, and he's followed through on them. And so if she came back and told him about this crazy cave with this crazy guy in it that's doing all kind of crazy cray, he would go and investigate it because he's been following Ghost-Anya's advice. And whether it's Dr. Mike or not, it seems like whatever it is that's kind of wiping the astral projection, Not-Ghost-Anya's memory, wants to kind of keep Xander from acknowledging it, maybe as a way to make that power manifest itself on its own, because of course it did say that it would be as real as Anya was, and so perhaps part of its master plan is to give this vision power of Xander's its own form, if it is that. And so when this kind of spirit guide vision force is trying to lead Xander there, the Dr. Mike question mark character is basically doing some kind of mojo to keep that part of Xander's new whatever from understanding what it is that's really at the heart of all of the stuff in Season 10. The only real through line that we've had throughout Season 10 has been Ghost-Anya and Dr. Mike with Xander. It's been this very undercurrent plot that's slowly treading through, but I feel like we're really going to get to it right at the end, and of course it's Dr. Mike, right? But yeah, I feel like this is basically a new interpretation of this whole kind of I'm the one who sees everything, because we see that Ghost-Anya is actually eavesdropping on this conversation that Spike and Buffy are having through the wall of the room, and so we know that Xander himself is not just kind of projecting Anya, because there's no way he would have been privy to all of this information that Anya has, and so it's literally like he's seeing everything and seeing more than is normally or naturally privy to a person. So yeah, is Xander a shaman per se? I don't know, but I think that with the fact that we haven't heard anything from the powers that be, and maybe we have been this whole time, and that the rules change as to who is a seer, and we know that Xander kind of has been a seer more or less this whole time, because again, he sees everything that's going on around us. And if that is in fact where the new rules are taking us, I think that's a really clever way to handle the Xander character. So what do you think? What do you think of Dr. Mike? What do you think is going on with this whole Xander and Ghost-Anya thing? Please let me know down in the comment section below, and let me know what it is exactly that you think Dawn is going to do. Do we think that she's just going to magic the portal closed? Do we think that she's going to go through the portal with somebody else? and be there and kind of find a way back. What do you think is going to go down with Xander and Dr. Mike and Ghost-Anya, or not a Ghost-Anya, and Dawn and the whole crazy key wackiness that we've been introduced to since number 24? That's my crackpot theory for the day. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, question. I hope you're having a great 2016 so far, everybody. Have a great day today, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay. My BFF. Joe? 730.
I've noticed a trend in popular media lately of using kind of astral or psychologically... Damn it, what am I trying to say?
I've got a theory.
I've got a theory, we should work this out.
I've got a theory.
I've got a theory.
I've got a theory.
I've got a theory. We should work this out.